Hey guys, Adam here, the Roof Strategist, and today we are overcoming the financial objections that seem to arise all the time when you're selling roofing. Now, it doesn't matter if you're pitching a retail price, if you're showing an estimate based on your scope of loss, or better yet, if you come into a project that's maybe at stage 4, meaning the homeowner has a check in hand, and they want to show you the number, can you do the roof for this price? And then you hear this one, well, his estimate was lower. Have you heard that one? Chances are you have, because here's what that estimate looked like. It will say X number of thousands of dollars for 40 square roof. Have you guys seen that? That's the estimate. It's a one-liner, and all they do is say the number of squares and the cost. This is the best situation for you to come into. Now, so many people, they get caught on their heels because they're saying, hey, well, the insurance said this, right? So insurance equals this amount, but then the other competitor comes in and they're throwing this estimate out saying, oh, we can do the roof for this amount. Now, your opportunity to steal this sale away is top notch when you follow what I'm about to show you. So we are at a point where we can educate homeowners. And if you're new to the channel, you'll see that I preach education by making people feel comfortable, confident, and informed. When they have all the information at hand, they will make the right decision. It's very simple. Now, the reason they got excited because this number was less than this number, but it says the same total, doesn't mean diddly. And you know that. Now, if you're new in the roofing sales, I'm going to show you how to communicate this. And even if you're a seasoned veteran, this will help you close deals. I always say that not all estimates are, is that a pepper? That was supposed to be an apple. I guess it kind of looks like a pear. Now it's an apple. Not all estimates are apples to apples. The reason for that is when a homeowner or when a roofing company says, I can do your roof for this, what does that mean about the edge metal? Is it being reused? Is it being replaced? What about the pipe jacks? Are those getting reflashed or reused? Are they metal? Are they plastic? What about ice and water shield? Everyone's favorite, by the way, you Southerners, you don't have ice and water shield. That's okay. But for all the northern markets, what about ice and water shield? Is it on the eaves? Is it on the valley? Is it on the rakes? What about ridge cap? Are you using 3-tab shingles? Or are you using proper ridge cap? And when we educate a homeowner that what they need is an itemized estimate, and I like to lead with the worst possible outcome first. Now, I don't use this in an intimidating fear tactic, scare them into a decision, but I want them to see the situation appropriately, so I highlight the negative. Again, this is not manipulation. This is not like your house is going to explode if you go with that roofer, but you need to let them know what could happen. So let's role play. Mr. and Mrs. Homeowner. This roofing company just gave you a very, very, very loose bid saying, I'll do your roof for this amount. They are not held accountable to what installation practice they're following, what types of material are being used, what types of material are being reused, and we don't know any specific details of the install. So I want you to think of this for a minute. If you're a roofing company who's trying to earn as much money as you can from a job, and you give someone this amount and you know that you're not held accountable to anything, what would you try to do? Try to make as much as you can. But if someone approaches things on the not so great side, that might mean reusing the edge metal. Hey, it's not that bent, but now you've got 10-year-old edge metal if your roof is, how old's your roof, mister? Oh, it's 10 years old, so we're talking about replacing a 10-year-old roof, and they may reuse this edge metal. Putting on a 50-year shingle with 10-year-old edge metal that's faded, would you want that? No. Do you know if they're putting on metal or plastic pipe jacks? No. Do you know if they're using ice and water shield that's up to building code for this area on the eaves and rakes, so you don't have a big snowstorm one day and there's water that backs up and you have it coming into your house? You don't know. What about the ridge cap? That's the shingles that are on the tippy top of your roof. Do you know if they're using a 3-tab shingle or a proper ridge cap? Because many roofers will use 3-tab and cut them manually because it saves them money on material cost. So now we've got all these areas in place, and you're telling me that this insurance paperwork this bid is lower than this, but it's leaving out all these items. So the reason, Mr. Homeowner, that I'm sharing this with you is to help you understand that not all roof estimates are apples to apples. If I were to give you an estimate, for example, to remodel your kitchen, would you agree that the price could be very different based on what we do in the kitchen, what products you choose, if we have to move your water line or gas line? You'd agree with that, right? Of course you would. So when you do get an estimate, Mr. Homeowner, whether or not you choose me, which by the way, guys, that is the most powerful thing you can ever say to a homeowner, whether or not you choose me, because the chances are they're going to be more inclined to choose you because they trust how authentic and honest you are in the delivery. So whether or not you choose me, when you compare estimates, you want line item by line item, and I will caution you to never, ever, for any contractor, whether it's roof, gutters, home remodel, anything, without an itemized estimate, you have no clue what you are getting and you have zero recourse going back to them because there's no accountability. So when you work with our company as an insurance restoration specialist, it is my job to make sure that what is on the insurance paperwork, first and foremost, is accurate. Secondly, that anything that is missing will be accounted for based on my own assessment, both before, during, and after my installation, so I can make sure that anything that might come up during the installation that the insurance should pay for comes out of the claim itself and not your pocket. And third, that you know exactly what is being done so the insurance company is comfortable, you are comfortable, and most importantly, you got the job done exactly as you expected it to be. And with a company that is accountable to standing behind that warranty, and most importantly, you. So, Mr. Homeowner, when you work with my company, I will provide you the exact installation as specified on the insurance assessment sheet, line item by line item, exactly as it is. I will catch anything that is missing and make sure it is on there. And I offer a price lock guarantee. Now, side note, stepping away from the role play for a minute, if you're new to the channel, I use the word price lock guarantee as a unique identity to make the opportunity for the homeowner to pay nothing more than their deductible really appealing, as opposed to being afraid of their deductible. Does that make sense? So in other words, instead of saying all you pay is your deductible, meaning in their mind, I am paying something, right? Because all you pay is your deductible. Instead, I say, I offer what I call a price lock guarantee. In their mind, it says, I'm going to be paying less with these guys. All it means is that the price lock guarantee says they will pay their insurance deductible, no more and no less, unless there are elective upgrades that they choose to do, like an impact-resistant shingle or a shingle upgrade of sorts, or if there's anything that shows up outside of the insurance coverage, such as rotted plywood or rotted decking, which some companies will charge about $50 per sheet to install. So when we spin this and we educate an apples to apples comparison, we highlight the not so good things, right, and a little frowny face, that can happen if they choose this company. Now we have educated them. We use the price lock guarantee, okay, which by the way is referenced in all the material, not all, most of the material in my Roofing Sales Accelerator Marketing Pack in the right place, because it's exciting to people. They don't really know what it means, but they're like, oh, price lock, I save money, right? Now they're thinking save money as opposed to you pay your deductible, which is spending money. Save, spend, all right? So now we have educated, we have shown our value, we have differentiated ourselves from this Yahoo roofer who we have all seen, by the way, and we've positioned our price lock guarantee. The choice is yours. And again, Mr. Homeowner, it does not matter if you choose me. I would love to be the contractor of choice to serve you because I do believe we're a good fit to work together. But I want you to walk away from this conversation feeling confident, comfortable, and educated on choosing the right contractor. And again, this applies far beyond your roofing, any other home improvement product you do. Make sense? Great. Now, when you go through this process, ask the homeowner, how do you feel after hearing this? Are you more comfortable? Do you feel more confident in this process? Yes. Great. Now, if I can do all of this for you, would you be willing to allow me the privilege of being the contractor of choice to replace your roof? See that closing technique? Are you comfortable? We're getting to yes. Do you understand the process? Yes. Do you have any other questions for me? And if they say no, that's great. We know at that point we can ask for the sale. And if they say, yes, I actually do have some questions, address them, then say, do you have any other questions? No. Fantastic. So Mr. Homeowner, with everything we reviewed, if I'm able to complete your roof within the insurance limits, go to bat for you with the insurance company, make sure everything is assessed properly, do the installation as per itemized on the insurance loss assessment, and offer you my price lock guarantee, would you be willing to allow me the privilege of being the contractor of choice to install your roof? We wait for the yes, then we bring out the paperwork. Deal closed. With this approach, guys, you will take the biggest objection about price into an opportunity to close the sale. Now, if you want to start using this approach, if you want more of my marketing material, it's all included in my Roofing Sales Accelerator Marketing Pack. You can click the link below. It'll take you to a website, show you everything that's included. I'm all about helping you guys quickly. You click download, it will show up in your inbox. You plug in your information, click print, you'll be using it instantly. It is backed by my 100% no BS money back guarantee, and you'll instantly receive an email with all the information, including a prompt for you to reply to me with a very specific question, which I personally will respond to. I look forward to seeing you on the next one. If you're new to the channel, click subscribe, click like, drop those comments. I respond to all of them as fast as I can. Thanks for being a valuable part of this community. Happy selling. We'll see you on the next one.